someone will come to your table, but if for some reason we miss you, I'll do a last call up here, okay?
Computer? I think we're ready to go. Just waiting on this in the machine. No, we keep it on for this. If you want to find, yeah, I will. Yeah, and if you want to find something kind of fun to put on, like some kind of maybe something funky. Oh, so wherever you guys sit down, we'll go ahead and come to your table. But if we miss you, we'll do a last call up here.
We've got the Dodgers.
Daughters, it's a big question. Usually they are out, but I do not actively know it. I handle this side of it mostly. I don't know. I'm gonna check in the back, maybe the hid them somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry I stole them and I thought
Oh,
you
you're
were
good.
gone.
Thank you.
I've got two.
Two?
Yeah. There's some on that table that I think Yeah, I just went around in the storeroom because they were low.
Okay, and then there is a table of 3 just past the old folks.
Reed?
Oh. I know when somebody has it in their pocket, they're like, scooping, I want to go skiing.
Here, so now
Good evening, everyone. Welcome down to Cranky Sam. We're going to get started with bingo here in just a minute. We should have been to your table, but if we somehow missed you, come on up to this table. We'll get started here in just about 1 minute. Hi. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Are you bingoing with us? Are you bingo? Okay, that's fine.
No.
A lot of people
I,
make terrible choices. Sounds like you are.
I was supposed to be home a while ago. And
Oh, Shelly, checking with you right here. Sorry about that.
how were the coffees? For sure. Give me 50.
Last week was a little slow, but it was just the first time after like that big cold snap. But I think the lowest pop was still like 280 something, and we got up to over 400. So they tend to be somewhere in the 300 to 400s,
Okay.
depending on. Sometimes table will be full of people not playing, and
Yeah.
so that just kind of brings down our numbers of actual players a bit. But they've been holding strong.
Yeah.
So
Did you hear that it was like the rule for us to be over 6?
I did. We've only done it once, and I think we might have cooked the books back to say it was only like $5.99. So over 6 or at 6.
Yeah, so
Because it
it's
might
almost
matter.
like we should pull just 200 cards. So you could always keep it at 6.
Well, and we actually figured it out because that might be a huge pain just because we use different stacks and there's 2 people doing it and
Yeah.
stuff. But the idea was we get a count here. So if it's more than 6, we're just going to pull it out and add it to the next pot.
Put it here.
We'll just pull it out, we'll add it to the next spot. Then if that one's over 600, bump it all the way down. Because usually there's fewer people toward the end, and so the pots are
Oh,
lower.
that's a good idea.
Yeah. So that way it still is all getting
And we can do that,
redistributed.
right?
I know. We can do whatever we want, I think, as long as it's not over 600.
Okay.
It is over 18, I think is the rule.
Alrighty, friends and neighbors, it's your last call to make it up here to the table to grab tickets for our first of 5 games, not ticket sheets or whatever you want to call them, for our first of 5 games of bingo down here tonight. Alrighty, this first of 5 games is officially closed, and just a couple reminders if it's your first night down with us. We will play 5 games tonight, rotating between classic wins and pattern rounds. This will be a classic bingo round, this first one, and because we don't hold anything back from the money that's brought in each round, it's important for you to play all the cards that you have purchased in front of you. We'll come around to sell you cards for the next round afterward. So yeah, I mean, that's about it. Otherwise, it's bingo. Don't shout it out early, or I swear upon everything holy, your mother will cry when she sees it not done to you. Also notice on the screen in the bottom left that will always show the last ball called, and when we have patterns, that'll be in the top left. And so without any further ado, let's dive in for our first ball of the evening. Having a ball. And that's going to be G60. G60.
We can up the music quite a bit.
Oh, I didn't even hear the music. Okay, we're at 411. It works.
Well, 390, yeah. I mostly just do that for fun now. I'm like, oh, how
Hannah and
many? Yeah.
Slide into those eyes. Old enough to kill, but not for drinking. That's I-18. I-18.
Yeah, Tori.
We have a great group participation one here. I need you all to be ready. You'll know what to do here in a second. It's not after, but it's... Good. I saw some of you not do it, and I'm staring right at you. Let's not let that happen again, please. You're embarrassing me in front of the cool kids. Let's get back to those eyes with an I-29. I-29. And it's not a Hemi or a V8. It's just a little old B6. B6. And shut the door. It's N44. N44. Us folks happen to announce a luscious little pot up here. Winner of the game this round will win $411. Taking it down to the 411, baby. And let's listen up, Hunty. It's I-20, I-20. And ain't it nifty with a G50, G50. And it's dead or alive with an N45, N45. And we're looking on the edge of 17, I-17. And back to those N's with an N34. N34. And let's go from N34 to G54. G54. Finally got an O for you, and it's one of the best. It's dinner for two with a shitty view. That's O69. O69. Hey girl, did you fall from heaven? Or do you just a B7? B7. All right, folks, we do have a call of bingo in the back, but hold your cards. Now that weed is legal, lots of people mess this part up. So let's hold your cards. Let's see how she did. Oh, straight in a row here. All right, let's check those numbers. You got really excited on the last one, didn't you? You almost missed it. All right, we've got a B7, an I-29, a free space, a G60, and that O69, my friends. That is a good bingo. Give her a hand. It is our rule down here. You have to clap for people, but then you can give them a nasty glare for stealing your money as they walk back to the table. We're going to give out $411 here. Then we'll be back around the room to get you sorted out for round number 2.
See how she did with counting here. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82. She's interesting. Let's do this. 63 for 20. 50,
I'm not worried about it.
I know, but I want to make sure we got it right for you here. So that's 150, 160, 20, 40, 60, 80. No, that's wrong. 60, I'm sorry. Let's just stop. I'm trying to panic here. I feel like I'm just letting you
It's
down.
the first time?
160, 180, 200.
Is that 160? There's only, oh yeah.
Yeah, I moved
Okay.
them around. So that's 200,
Gotcha.
20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 4, 5, 10, and 11.
Oh.
Congratulations, darling.
That is so cool.
That's pretty dang exciting, isn't it? Oh, thank you so much.
All right, folks, our next round will be a pattern round. We'll give you that pattern just before we start.
Please no, I just like bitching about stuff I've never actually. If it was something serious, I would like pause and actually be like, hey, is there any chance, like respectfully? If I'm just like, my must be nice, I always take the ones that ripped off the back. Oh, right in the middle. big table in the back, or are they not playing?
They're playing, and I did get them.
But all of a sudden I was like, why do I only have one sheet? And I was like, oh, because somebody kept feeding me. Feed me, Seymour. We're doing okay on time.
Alrighty, folks. If you would like to get another card and get in on the second of 5 games, come on up to the table. This game will close in 1 minute. And just so you know, our pattern will be celebrating the recent sports ball game. I don't care about the game, but I do like dips. So this is our goalpost with a sports ball flying through it. That will be the pattern for this round. And again, that pattern will be up the entire time. Do not panic.
Whoever we mentioned to that we're now officially dangerously low on dabbers.
Alrighty, this game is officially closed. Let's play some bingo. Game number 2 of 5. Remember, we are only looking for that pattern. No other bingos will do it. And let's start it off with Lordy, help me, N40, N40. Scamper over to those O's with an O74, O74. Again, it ain't no Hemi, it's just a little B6, B6. And let's get your kicks with O66. That is O66.
Bye.
And we're feeling fine with an N39, N39. Aye, it's I-26, I-26. And now I'm not cheap, I'm just thrifty with a G50, G50.
414?
Yes. Sorry, I don't know why that is.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry, I was trying to keep it straight in my head.
And listen up, Hunty, it's I-20, I-20. Folks, the pot has gone up considerably from last round. Last round we had a measly $411. This round we have, wait for it, $414. That is 300 pennies more. Let's get over to those O's for an 070. 070. And back to the G's with the G47. G47. And I can't drive 55. G55. Slide into those N's with an N41. N41. And we'll go from N41 to O61. O61. Remember, just that pattern in the top left. No other bingos will do it. And you can wine me, dine me, G59 me, G59. Let's hit those O's. O67. O67. And it's the late, great N38. N38. Well, look at you, 062, 062. Back to the B's. We've been a little short on B's. I'll give you a B15, B15. And another G for you, G46, G46.
They were pretty desperate.
They're gonna start paying you more.
Yeah.
And there ain't no hate, it's an I-28, I-28.
$2 in quarters in my pockets. I don't know how that last one worked out.
And not just so it's not lonely, how about I-29, I-29.
417? Sorry, I was like, what's in my pocket? I was like, right, the quarters.
And stay right with those I's with an I-25, I-25.
Suckers.
And now you know the rest of the story, all the way down to 075, 075. And as Shakespeare would say, to be or not be two. That is the question. Be two. And shut the door. It's N44. N44. Stay right in with those N's for an N37, N37. Now the answer to life, the universe, and everything, 42, N42. And please don't shout out numbers, that's my only job, literally. Like I have nothing else to do.
I can appreciate that.
And again, we're on the edge of 17. 1-7, I, 1-7. And back to those B's with the B3. Gotta get a B3. Keep making a B line here with a B5. B5. Down to the bottom of those G's with a G60. G60. If you didn't like that, let's see if this G hits the spot. How about a G52? G52.
You're like, wait, that's sexual.
Thank you so much for catching on to my highbrow humor here.
Don't worry about that weird mole on your back. I'm sure it's benign. B9. Let's get down and dirty with an I-30, I-30. Also, folks, we did a quick recount up here. The actual total is 417, I believe. The problem is $2 are in quarters. I won't say who gave me quarters, but $2 of those dollars are in quarters, so you can just give them to me. I don't complain. You're a son of a gun with a G51, G51. And enjoy your AARP magazine. It's 065, 065. There is some great articles in there about composting. Namaste, everyone. I need you to be one with the universe. Be one. Now let's drop a bomb with a B10. B10. Oh, we got a bingo in the back, folks. Everybody hold your cards, hold your cards, hold your cards. Last number called B10.
Well, don't embarrass yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
He said, don't embarrass me. I'm like, dude, it's not my job to do this part. But he's got a B2, a B10, a B9, an I-20, an N40, N44, an N42, and G60. And is the final run here, 066, 074, and 070, my friends. That is a good bingo for 17. Congratulations.
There's your $2 in quarters.
Oh, thank you.
Except one of them just fell on the floor.
Thank you. I know. It's an oddly tight space back here.
It's kind of out for you. Here's 20,
Oh, you know.
40, 60, 81. I just want to make sure we're not top things here too. 20, 40, 60, 82. 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. 5, 10, that's 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 415. 15. Oh, 17. That's right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Guess who got 8 quarters? Thank you for tipping, by the way. I appreciate it. I like the bingo regulars that know you tip your guy because we don't keep any money back here to cover my costs. So tips, especially from winners, are very appreciated. Alrighty, folks, we'll be coming around to get you into round 3 of 5. It will be a classic bingo round. Round 3 of 5 coming up here. We'll be around your table. Again, thanks for coming down to Cranky. Friendly reminder, the kitchen will be open for a little over an hour, so if you want to get some grub, now's a great time.
Do it. Do it. Okay.
Oh, see, I knew I was going to forget Jack. And then I was like, oh, this is me. Oh, when I was in grad school, I did a lot of TAing, and one of them was for one of those guys at the big back table. And he was like, here. Oh, theater.
Yeah.
Performance theory, actually, which is like the nerdy sociological side of theater. But yeah, we kind of butted heads. He was new to the university, and he was like out partying a lot, and like wasn't really preparing much. And he just like, can you just cover class today? Like I'm hungover, and I was like, dude, I'm not even getting paid for this. Like this is you are a fucking professor at this university. So I was a little frustrated, but now I'm like, you're fine.
Are you involved in anything here?
Not at the university much anymore, but yeah, in
Like
general.
community theater?
Yeah.
How do I get involved in it?
Depends on what kind of theater you want to do. Okay.
Alrighty, folks, it is last call to join us for game 3 of 5. Game 3 of 5 will be a classic bingo round. This game will close in 1 minute.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have cash with you, or do you?
It's at the table.
Okay, cool. I'll come over.
Okay, thank you.
We won't count them as the last calls. We won't count them as the last calls. The community theater is awesome when they do open auditions. There's also 2 or 3 other little musical theater companies in town. Yeah.
Alrighty, besides one emergency table in the back, this game is closed, as far as I'm concerned. Again, this is going to be a classic bingo game, only 5 in any row, column, or diagonal. And remember, if you're not doing particularly well tonight, folks, remember you do need to practice. I don't know if you were watching the big sports ball game, but if you think Kelsey Travis didn't have to work hard to become the pitcher of the game, then you just don't respect the hard work that goes in. Oh, we're starting it off well here. Starting it off real lucky with lucky number 13, B13.
What's that?
I ripped $1 in half.
Go get tape, quick!
And I can't drive 55, G55. And we'll go from G55 to G52, G52. Shoot it right down the middle here, those N's with an N36, N36.
Hey, Imogene, give me another green dragon. Thank you. I know, and it makes me sad.
I'm totally all grown up and stuff because I can drink because I 21. I 21. And the number of eternal youth, that is N39. N39. And the answer to the ultimate question, that's 42. Thank you. N42. Making its third appearance in our games tonight. How about an I-20, I-20? And you should feel divine with a G59, G59. It's all on the screen, so G49. I don't, oh, no, that's absolutely right. Okay, everybody hold your horses here. You might be right.
Sorry.
I know what numbers you people have. I have the power up here. You simmer down. Yeah, let me go back to these cards. It is 49, as the score shows. G49. Sorry about the mistake there. Again, screen is correct. Screen is correct. I am a dumbass. I am a dumbass. Let's go for N's 104, N104. Well, that's N37, N37. Again, the screen is correct, N37. And it's the best diagnosis you can get. That is B9. B9. And back to those N's with an N32. N3. We got a bingo called in the back. Everybody hold your cards. Hold your cards. We're not even done counting yet. We don't even know how much money you're winning.
Because I had to do dollars for
No, you're absolutely fine.
So again, everybody hold your cards. I got a winner from the big table in the back.
75.
Straight. Oh, you used a free space?
Yeah,
You don't think somebody else could have needed that space more than you?
I need it.
Greedy ass youths. All right. We have an N36, an N42, an N37, and an N32. My friends, that's a good bingo. We'll find out his total here in just a couple moments. Now that this game is done, the funny thing is the next number was G59. And I was going to put it up and then say G49 just to be a dick, but it didn't work out that way.
It would have been funnier.
We had to do some surgery, a couple dollars ripped open. It's just been madness.
I have a theater degree, so.
489.
How much was it total?
489.
Folks, this is the biggest pot of the night that we're giving out right now. It was 489 United States doll hairs.
Let me count it out here for you. Because counting is just not our strong point. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 4. Yes, I got you right. I see too many numbers. 5, 10, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 489. That's a haul. Rub it in John's face when you see him. If you're still here.
Oh, I will.
Oh, please do. I
I work
appreciate
with
it.
him.
Oh, good. Tell him that. I was his TA for a while too. So you mean you do his work for him? Is that what you're saying? Like I did? Oh, gross. Okay.
Alrighty, folks, we only have 2 games left of bingo down here tonight. This next round will be a pattern round. That was not for pattern rounds, by the way. I think that was for the guy that just won almost 500 bones. I think anybody gets that excited about patterns.
I don't know if we do the full heart or the. We'll do full heart. Yeah, we only have 2 games left until 8:08. I'll look that way. Want to mix it up a bit? I haven't seen those guys in a while. Cool.
Oh, sure, they buy from you right away. It's not like I have feelings.
Well, it is all ones. Just said that. You guys got it in? Is that 1 each? This one ran upside down. 4 languages. It seems like it has to be like 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. Oh, I just think it's just a delivery of what's right apparently, the setup of the board, the chance of getting the same board and stars is like I like this thing. This guy's it will be a pattern.
how many people wanted over here. Who was playing and who wasn't, so it actually takes extra time to go that way. Plus, I sat down and chatted with some folks. Folks just came down from Whitefish. Those folks just came in from North Dakota. Oh gosh, North Dakota.
So these people are from Indiana, and then I have to like, oh, they're like, where are you from? And I'm like, Gary.
And then does everybody sing the song? Or, oh, is Gary pretty rough? Or?
Oh yeah, it was like the murder capital of the world.
Oh, okay. I
It's
just
not
know the
anymore because no one lives there.
I just know the dumpy little song from whatever musical that is.
No, when I was in Nashville, everyone sang that song for me. I was like, yes, I get it.
Let's do a full heart. Let's go nuts.
Alrighty, friends, we have made our loop. If you would like to get another card for this round, come on up to the table. This game will close in 1 minute. As mentioned previously, this is a pattern round, and the pattern is going to be a heart for V-Day, a full heart. Which, just so you know, means I will be calling the numbers a little bit quicker than usual.
Oh, you're filling it in too?
Yeah, we're doing a filled-in heart.
Wow.
Let's go nuts. It's only, what, 9 off a blackout? That is quite a few, but we'll be fine.
We'll be fine. You'll be swell. You'll be great. And I have the whole world on your plate.
So again, to celebrate Singles Awareness Day this Friday, boy, do I love this holiday. It's almost as much fun as Christmas is with a highly conservative family when you're a big old fruitcake. Fun. He's welcome to come over an hour, but we don't really want sodomites around our children on Jesus' birthday. Thanks, brother. Alrighty, folks. This game is closed. They're ready to rock. Again, we'll be calling a little bit quicker, so stay on the trolley for this one, just because there are a lot of stops to fill. As you might guess, no other bingos will count except for that pattern. And let's start it off with a B5. B5. Next is a B8. You got to get a B8. Get into those N's with an N45. N45. And from N45 to G49. G49. You can't tell me what to do. I-21. I-21. That was my impression of an entitled drunk 21-year-old. Stop it, Cindy. Leave it alone. Oh my God, you're ruining everything. That's my impression of a 22-year-old hanging out with that 21-year-old. That's I-22. And we'll go from 2-2 to 3-4. N-3-4. And I, it's I-25. I-25. And let's get your kicks with 066-066. Back to those eyes with an I-27, I-27. I've worked with thousands of kids, and I'll tell you the most awkward age in the world is 14. B14. So adorably awkward as heck. Like little Picassos running around with half their face melting off in blue, and the other half all yellow, shining. 7 arms. Let's go for B15. So B14 is alone. That is B15, B15. And she's not a skank, she's just flirty with I-30, I-30. Well, look at you, 072, 072. And leap with glee, it's N43, N43. And at the end of the story, they all lived happily ever after at 075, 075. Don't be an ingrate, especially not with I-28, I-28. I kind of need to poo with an 062, 062. Listen, they're not all gold, people. Back to those B's with a B6, B6. You're feeling lucky? Well, do ya? Punk, lucky number 13, B13. If you ever said the word nifty, you're definitely over 50. G50. Let's go straight down the middle here with an N, N32, N32. And the sweetest little number in the world, sweet 16, I-16. It's the Giving Tree with the G53, G53. Did you hear about the new sequel? It's the Hateful 38 and 38. And from N38, let's just stick around for N35. N35. And it's I-24, I-24. But again, don't go far because we also have an I-26, I-26. You're the one that I want, the 071 that I want, 071. And let's drop the bomb with a B10. B10. And it's 067. 067. And it's a year of plenty with an I-20, I-20. This may be TMI, but when I date a really short guy, sometimes it just doesn't match up. It's a little too short for fun. And 068. 068. It's all belly buttons and elbows. It's terrible. I hope you get all your vitamins and minerals, including B12, B12. And not just an answer, but the answer, 42, N42. Now, and actually, for realsies, G59, G59, for reals this time, though.
Yes, I'm sure.
Ring that healthy bell. It's benign. Everything is benign. You've drawn over half the numbers now, folks, so it's starting to get close-ish for some of y'all. Show your school spirit with a B11. B11. Woo. That was B11, by the way. Question your fate with a G58. G58.
Do the noodles, please.
Yeah.
Yakisoba, yokasita, those ones. Yeah, I know.
Back to those N's with an N41. N41. And it's magic. It's also 064. 064. And if you didn't like that one, how about an 063? 063.
Did I tell you that?
No, you didn't tell me.
408.
And golly gee, it's a G57, G57. And folks, the pot has dropped quite a bit. I totally understand if you want to just leave and give it to me since I don't really get paid to be here. But it's a measly $408. Don't you cheer that. So again, I just encourage everybody just to leave right now. I won't complain. I will take it personally, but I take everything personally because it's, you know, that winter doldrums time. Let's get into those O's again with an 073. 073. And don't move far. Staying in those O's with an O61. O61. Just like heaven, it's a B7. B7. And as the bard on Stratford would say, Stratford on Avon to be specific, that is to be or not B2. That is the question, B2. It's the late, great G48. G48. And I'll make a slight adjustment to this because we have some youths in the bar now, but now it's dinner for two with a hairy view. That's 069. 069. And getting close to almost having all of our O's gone. Let's give it to 065. 065. And shut the door. It's N44. N44. And I'm just out here on the edge of 17. I-17. And lordy, help me, N40, N40. And we'll go from N40 to G47, G47.
I'm excited, but don't stare at me like that. It turns me on.
Let's go to those N's again with an N33. Jump for glee, it's N33. N33. And let's go from N33 to I-23. I-23. I know at least a couple of you are only a couple spots away. $408 on the line. Keep going. If you need an O by now, I don't know what to tell you, but here's another one for you. 074. 074. And back to those N's with an N37. N3. Oh! N37 was our last number. We did have a bingo called, folks. Everybody hold your cards. With a pattern this big, sometimes there's multiple mistakes. Also, I did mention what became legalized in Montana. Look at the actual pattern here. She's an all marker.
I am an all marker.
She was 2 off of a freaking blackout, but just in the wrong section. Okay, here we go. We got a B12, a B10. We have an I-16, 30, 25, 28. In those N's, we have a 37, a 35, and a 33. In those G's, we have a 59, 53, 50, and 49. And last but not least, we have an O67 and an O75, my friends. That is a good bingo. Give her a hand. $408 coming right into her. We'll be around to get you sorted out for game number 5 of 5, or what we call the final bingo, in just a moment here.
See how we did here. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 65, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Beautiful. I appreciate
408,
you.
congratulations.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Alrighty, folks, we'll be around to get you sorted out for the final bingo. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. In just a moment. Again, thank you all so much for coming down. Make sure as you check out those screens we have up in the middle. We've got some new happy hours down here. We've got some industry nights. We've got other stuff. Great live music. If you're looking for something a little more mentally engaging than just finding numbers and letter combos, we do trivia down here every Wednesday. The host is this tall, bald, disturbingly handsome, highly intelligent, talented, but so humble. Such a humble person, too. I think he's the most humble person. The most humble ever. Again, that's Wednesday, 7 to 9, if you want to come join us.
There's about a foot difference between me and my boyfriend. You're like, one of us curls up like a little like roly-poly bug, and then you try to get the leg really out of the way. You're trying to almost get off it.
Sorry, those kiddos drove all the way from South Dakota straight through.
Oh, they seriously?
Yeah. And so, in this kind of weather, snow is a nightmare. So I cut up one of the sheets and just put a V in the middle so it's like voided. And then they can play, just to play, right? Because why not?
It's such a.
Oh God, I know. It's like that is my personal nightmare. I mean, I've driven. I guess the longest proper run we did was to Minneapolis. We made it to Detroit in one run as well.
You did? How?
Just driving. Just driving. Well, it was just two of us, and my partner at the time was for a tour job. Sorry, my hands are so full. Nobody gets that one ever again. It would just add a weird handicap to it too. Be like, don't tell anybody, but 067 will never be called down there. It's lost underneath the fridge. Oh, and you're screwed.
Alrighty, friends. This game will close in 1 minute. It is our final bingo. So, if you want to buy any extra cards, come on up. This game will close in 1 minute, our final round of the night. Again, this will be a classic bingo round. Classic. I never said that. In Blackout Stick, I already gave you a heart, sir. I have one that looks like the middle finger, too, I made for her birthday. I can put that one up just for you. All right, folks, again, a reminder, this is a classic bingo.
We never black out down here.
And this game is closed. Let's play some bingo. Our final bingo round, a classic bingo situation. Might have to change this though, boy. No? And let's start it off very appropriate for our last game. 075. 075. Making its fifth appearance tonight, it's The Answer N42 N42. It just did. Patience is a virtue. It's the damn millennials back here. Me, mine, now. Or I guess it's Gen Z I was supposed to make fun of. I don't know. Everybody's impatient.
Yeah, if you hurried up, I wouldn't be so impatient.
Let's get to those B's with a B7. B7. And it does look like the computer's starting to lag a little bit just to get into the TVs, so. Fair warning. Is looking at you with a G52. G52. And it's just you and me and I-23. I-23. Back to those B's for a second here with a B15, B15. And let's get a B11, B11. Woo. Again, just looking for a classic win here. If you're looking for a G, this might be for you. How about a G58? G58.
Turn around, simmer down. Are you only one away again? Oh gosh.
Is it an O? Because I got an 073. 073.
Oh no.
Was that a call on the back? Okay, everybody hold your cards. We may already have a bingo. Hold your cards, hold your cards.
I'll block you out. You're already blackout, sir. If you remember any of this tomorrow, we'll be excited.
All right, we do. We have a straight across the board only numbers on the card. We got a B, 11, an I-23, a free space. I think you could afford your own space, ma'am, okay? It's not really for people like you. We got a G52 and an O73, my friends. That is a good bingo. Our final bingo, a good bingo. We haven't quite finished the count. We'll find out how much it is, though.
Boom, congrats. I know, it's funny, people are always kind of like, doesn't really seem fair. And I'm like, if you would have won, you'd think it's really fair. So you just simmer down. Cranky little turds.
Y'all, thank you so much for coming down, though, to Cranky Center.
You want to hang out? We're just about done counting. I'll count it out for you.
We're down here every Tuesday from 7 to 9 o'clock. If you didn't win tonight, I would say start practicing or blame these three young gentlemen here who came all the way from North Dakota, right? South Dakota, slightly better. They brought all those Dakota vibes in. You can blame them.
I'm just kidding. You guys are fine.
Or blame me. Yes, that's appropriate.
So sometime maybe I can.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, guaranteed to win. Unless somebody else does first.
What's our total?
I don't know. Okay, so 350, 370, 375.
Again, folks, we don't hold any money back for the bingo guys, so your tips are very much appreciated.
384.
What?
384.
And that's a $384 pod, which is not too shabby for our final bingo. Diddaloo-doo. Diddaloo-doo-doo.
Count this up for you. There's 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 90, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 384 for you. Thank you. Congratulations. Thanks so much.
Everybody, thank y'all so much for coming down. Again, we're down here every Tuesday. And again, if you want a little bit more of a mental challenge, trivia's every Wednesday from 7 to 9. Fortunately, you still have to put up with me, but I get to write the questions, and man, are they odd sometimes. So come on down and wallow in my weird, if you would.
It was fun, yeah. I really liked it. Gotta go deal with my dog. He's just staying here until it's out there. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. Have a great night. But my little dog, I know, wants to get out and run around. You don't look near it? If I see him out there, I'm gonna try it. I'm sorry. Heroes, gyros. streaming.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're telling me.